How are you all doing? I don't know. These days, I've become a late comer. I should do this live stream like for 11. And look at the time I'm coming. I bet man, I know this for me. I'm also doing like Big Brother, Abi. I know this for me. I'm also doing African time like Big Brother. Because this season, Big Brother is really doing serious African time. What is happening? Serious one. Who who watched the diary session of today? Oh, wow. I say this big brother wants to quickly make up his small change before these housemates will go, because it's obvious they didn't make it, and that's why they are happy that people are just shouting anyhow pertaining Onyeka, because see, whether people like it or not, Onyeka is the one building content in that, whether you people like it or not. Eh? Whether people like it or not. You can imagine where that Saturday that Kassia and Victoria were a little bit tipsy. Hmm? They were comfortably saying that they said we're boring, but we're not fake. Like, what do you think people paid to watch you? The previous people as you've been watching, what were you doing there? Hey, what were the people doing there? You think Sissy likes the way she was shouting up and down in that house? Abi, you think who those days, you think they like the way they are shouting up and down? Hmm. Mm. They know what brought them there, and they needed to deliver. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thank you. So it's all about content, and Kassia is regretting why she apologized to Onyeka. For me, it doesn't matter. She did what her mind or her conscience asked her to do, so she shouldn't go back on it. Okay, she apologized to Onyeka so that Onyeka will not nominate her, because making makes sense for me. Because why is she suddenly regretting apologizing to Onyeka? That's so her apology, I think, was linked to Onyeka should not nominate her or something like that. I don't know, because why is she regretting apologizing to Onyeka? Which is not like, for me, there was even any need for her to have apologized to Onyeka, but she did, right? Okay, fine. But what's the big deal there? Was she expecting anything in return? Like, was she expecting a certain, like, is it a trade by barter? I apologize to you, so don't nominate me. It doesn't make sense at all. It doesn't. And I don't know why Sean is busy persuading Victoria to go and talk to Onyeka. Well, I know, I get Onyeka is his friend, Victoria is his partner, okay, former partner. Maybe I'm trying to get that angle, but to me, I feel that as long as they're still in that house, they will talk. Because, like, see them today now, they did this Gracia plantain, this thing. Yeah, Akune, Chinaza, yes. So people should vote. So it's not just talk. Hmm? I don't know I don't know. I didn't know if it was just talk. See, today said that I went online. Yes. Uh-huh. I don't know some of even the sisters fans Chizoba. They are even against the Onyeka. I don't understand though. Onyeka is the reason for the season, and these same people that are complaining that the season is very boring are the same people that are voting for the ones that are boring, because even the ones that are boring have even admitted it by themselves that they are boring, but they are not fake. They have admitted with their own mouth that they said that we're boring, but we're not fake. So make it make sense. The person shaking the table now, I like, see, every season is unpredictable with the fans. Just like the way the housemates are unpredictable, the same thing to the fans are unpredictable. You can't give it. Like, if you ask me, Onyeka is giving, will I say, CC them their vibes. I don't know, with the exception of her shouting, because she doesn't really shout like that, because she now carried for me, I feel she adopted a character of like a naive baby girl, like a naive small girl. So that loud side is not that loud, but she's very controversial, she's very petty, and she's very intrusive. Like, she's snooping into everybody's business, Nah, Tatafo, her name is. You understand what I'm trying to say to you here, right? Hmm? If they keep pushing the narrative that Onyeka is fighting Victoria because of a man, so what is Victoria fighting Onyeka for? Because Sean was telling her to get to just to make peace with Onyeka, and she said no. You understand? So why is Victoria also fighting Onyeka? Could it be that last week instigation and all of the conversation she kept having with Kassia, because Kassia made her to see 1,000,001 reason why Onyeka is not her friend, right? And it stuck in her head because as it stands now, Kassia is her very good friend, right? But to me, like I said yesterday on my live stream, if you were here, Akunni, I said they should just make peace. It's not worth it. I was like, today they were on the same team for today's task, and you could just see they were giving each other like normal high fives now. And to me, I feel that maybe that's disconnect, that friction, yes, maybe that friction between the Victoria, Kassia, and Onyeka, to me it might, in my own opinion, it might have even contributed to them losing today's task. Yes, because for me I feel they had it. I don't know, even the other team too are also good, very good. But there was something Kassia said after the competition. She said, when they were preparing the food, when I think it was Tjay that prepared it for them or something, all of them were present in the kitchen. Do you understand? All of them were together. But you see, their own team, they were not. In fact, Kassia was even the one telling Victoria to go and call the others. So you see, there was their own team. They weren't as connected as the other team. You see, the other team, I think Unity also contributed in their progress or in their success. Sure, you understand? So it is what it is, because I enjoy the presentation of both teams, though. Sure, you understand? But it's just small difference. There are small things. Teamwork is very important in a competition. Teamwork is super duper important. Yes, but if you notice, because of the little small issues among themselves, they could not work properly as a team. Really, Kassia was saying that thing that she now said part of what made them lost was lack of teamwork, because the other team, all of them were on board when Tjay was making the swallow. Everybody was there. But you see, their own team, it wasn't like that. People are avoiding each other. Yeah, people are avoiding each other. Akunne, is now you're knowing, is now you're noticing, is now you're feeling it. Hey, is now you're feeling it. This guy came with his own strategy, which he's acting innocent. For me, even people even, I'm glad not only me, one or two people have even stated it, that he is using Perez's strategy, the strategy that Perez used to come in between Alex and Cece those days. That's the same strategy he's using. But unfortunately, during Perez time, Perez failed. Why? Because number one, Cece clocked his game, and number two, Alex, as soon as she clocked his game, she too started bullying him. Network. You see, during those ones, they clocked his game, but these ones, they are not clocking his game. And to me, his game would have easily been clocked if Onyeka is not all over the place. Left to Victoria has clocked his game, but she's just playing along, and that is why, yeah, they are falling. No, if you say so, but I don't think Victoria is falling as hard as Onyeka. Onyeka is the one that is doing most of the falling, because when you look at it, Ozzy is the one always going to meet Victoria. Victoria hardly looks for Ozzy in that house. I remember the week that Onyeka was the head of house, that he was with her. They were trying to prepare for the tax wager, and he was away from Victoria most of the time. When he came back, he asked Victoria that is she angry that he's spending much time with Onyeka, and she was like, angry for what? But if it was in reverse, that he was spending so much time with Victoria, Onyeka would have been angry, and which is part of even the reason why she's having small. So unfortunately, Onyeka is the one playing into Ozzy's game. Hi Olivia, how you doing? Did you watch the diary session? And I don't know why Kassia is saying she regrets apologizing to Onyeka. What did she think her apology was going to mean to Onyeka? She thought her apology was going to mean Onyeka will not nominate her. What is she doing with Tjay, right? Because another thing again, Onyeka is a problem. See, you see this Big Brother production, they know what they are doing. Onyeka is their deal. Onyeka is their deal. Onyeka is the, for me, Onyeka is the candidate. But there was something I enjoyed today with the diary session between Kelly Ray. Then Kelly Ray represented the big brother and Wani. Like, I saw the first Wani that came into the house. I saw the first Wani. Okay, imagine this Onyeka. Onyeka is a problem. Onyeka is a problem child. Do you know that something, there was it that week, I think what covered up the problem was his twins, when the news came from home that he has given birth to twins, because Tjay was this close to doing a voluntary exit because it wasn't funny at all. The day Ebuka busted his bubble, how he was talking behind people's back, I know Tjay sort of won the trust of most of the housemates, Chinaza. He won most of the my dear, I'm telling you, she's spoiling her game with Ozzy. Now he won the trust of most of the housemates. So at some point he was almost like the in-house therapist, where all of the housemates will come and tell them their problem. So now this was what Tjay went and was now doing. When you now tell him your problem behind your back, he talks about it. So basically, will I say he was gossiping? I will say it's women that used to gossip, men that used to gossip. But when you tell him your problem behind your back, he will now go and be judging you or saying all sort of things. You understand? So I think at one of those live shows, Ebuka busted his bubble. So it was almost like the whole house was against him. I don't know if you watched the day that they announced, or he announced his twins. If you notice, Kassia didn't stand up to go and congratulate him. That was because the gossip of that week was surrounding her husband, Kelly Ray. Yes, he gossiped. Okay, okay, Olivia, let's call it what it is, Abby, because they say it's women that used to gossip, they say men used to discuss. But in my own opinion, what Tjay was doing was not discussion, it was a gossip. You understand? So at some point he was so frustrated because it's almost like Ebuka just opened the can of worms. Wow, the guy was so embarrassed. You understand? So, but the good thing was that the birth of his twins just nullified everything. So people just, oh yeah, now let it go. You understand? So only for Onyeka this week, oh boy, the team pained Tjay. The team really pained Tjay. Shey, you understand? Only for Onyeka this week, of all weeks that Tjay is on the chopping block, Onyeka was now revisiting that matter. The guy nearly ran mad. The guy nearly ran mad. Yes, he pretends to care, and even till now he's doing it low key, because he went to tell Victoria, was it yesterday or so, that there's a lady that is a bi in this house that is in love with both she and Onyeka. That the lady said she likes Victoria's boob, yeah, handy, and then she likes Onyeka's booty. So I believe that Handy told him this thing, like, based on, it's not a gist that she would have wanted it to go out. But imagine him going to tell Victoria. Now, that was exactly what he did that time. You will come out, because he won all of them trust. All of them at some point, even the Mbadiwe twins, everybody was coming to Tjay as like the in-house. We're even calling him the in-house therapy. Yes, Ebuka will expose him. But can Ebuka expose that kind of thing? That kind of thing is very sensitive. You know, we're not in a country where all those things are accepted. So would Ebuka have the guts to expose him in international television? Don't forget that we're not there. We're not in that. And by the special grace of God, I hope we never get there. We're not there to accept all those kind of things. Those same, So I just pray it doesn't even get to that point. That's my own prayer, honestly. So why would Tjay go and telling Victoria that kind of thing? Okay, except if you'll be able to twist it, because that's a very sensitive issue. You understand? It's a very sensitive one. Olivia Handy is actually bi, I think. Okay, she has kissed. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. And hence Olivia was telling me yesterday that Ozzy was even telling Victoria that Onyeka is bi. So why is he giving Victoria that kind of information? All right. Good night. I'm saying good night to my son. Yes, and I'm suspecting why. Do you know, there's something I was even discussing the other day with a friend. Do you know, it's like they're depriving us DSTV, GoTV subscribers. They're depriving us of so many clips. They are depriving us of so many. That's why we keep complaining that we are not seeing some things. The cameramen are going up and down, which means they are intentional. They are being intentional with that thing so that we'll go and subscribe on Showmax by force. Yeah, Showmax has a lot. Yes, he's putting their heads together. Yes, Oziko are telling Victoria when. Yes, so Uche Wachuku, it was Olivia that was telling me yesterday. Even me, I didn't know about it. It was Olivia that was telling me that Ozzy went and was telling Victoria that Onyeka is a buy. And I'm like, why? See, God forbid. I know, as in friend like Ozzy, I bet even if I get that, may God help me, make I see and make I just cut that friend off. Friend that will go and throw me under the bus. Let's call a spade a spade. In as much as yes, Ozzy stood by the truth, which I admired him for. But there are compromises that we make for friendship. Olivia, if you're my friend and you go run streets, I cannot run you straight in that place. I fit carry you go inside house, caution you. But out there, for the sake of our friendship, I won't join those people that you're fighting with to fight you. It's not fair. It's demoralizing. And that was what Ozzy did to Onyeka, because if he cares, he would have called Onyeka and Victoria together to make peace. No, it's not necessary. It's not necessary in my own opinion. Do you understand? It's not necessary because for me, doing that self will make the thing look awkward, right? It's not necessary calling both of them. But for me, I just feel that if Onyeka is truly his friend, right? He should act as one. We have different friends. I don't like him at all. Putting heads together to fear Abio. It was Showmax. I watched it. Oh, okay, it was on Showmax. You watch it. Okay, Uche Wachuku. It was on Showmax. It was on Showmax. I will cry doing it. Yeah, I'll try doing. You get, in as much as yes, I knew Ozzy stood by the truth and all of that, but there are compromises we make for our friends. There are compromises for friendship. There are compromises for relationships. Do you understand? It's just like now, husband and wife. Maybe wife goes to fight outside. Yeah, that is the reason why they are depriving us, but it's not fair with the kind of money they were paying on DSTV. They are still depriving us. They're expecting us to go and get Showmax. It's not nice now. I beg. It's not nice. I don't like what they are doing. And that is the reason why we here, we are watching the thing and we don't understand. You get, sometimes the thing is just like cut and join, cut and join, cut and join. You understand, you're even trying to make your, do you know, sometimes even when I come on live stream, I used to even get some full details. I'm telling you, I think on one occasion or so, I've even made mistake in one of those my videos of analyzing the show. I made mistake. It was about a love triangle those days when Chinwe and Ruthie were, when that their issue was starting with Nelly. Now, I mistakenly even thought Mickey was part of it. Meanwhile, Mickey wasn't part of it. So everything, so which means we'll pay DSTV, finish, still go and subscribe again to Showmax. It's not fair now. What my friends tell me, it stays not going out spreading. Exactly. That's why people are feeling Kassia was bullied by Ebuka. Well, it's Tjay, I know, telling Victoria that someone is by and loves Onyeka and Victoria, but he never called me. So what is he trying to do? He's trying to still cause more further instigation, because as it stands now, Ozzy is a problem in the house. Now he wants to bring another instigation again. But low-key, Onyeka did not plan her game plan well. No, Onyeka now, when me I dey look Onyeka like person wey be say in mind no too strong. Olivia, that's where I see Onyeka. Onyeka has a very, that's why I said she's a low budget CC. Onyeka is my girl. Trust me, if you're here, you know Onyeka is my girl. But I will say it the way it is. I'm not a fanatic. I'm a fan. I'm not a fanatic. Onyeka is a low budget CC. CC get mind. If CC starts, CC must finish. But Onyeka they start, but she never if finish. She's broken. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Akune. Onyeka is a low budget CC. She no get mind. She dey come up like a wine. She dey come up like lioness, but she no get the sprout. She no get the prow of that lioness. E be like say she go cut her own. You understand what I'm trying? She fell in love, that's why, and all because of Ozzy flirt. Sissy, during Sissy's time, if you can remember, during the double wahala time, Sissy equally fell in love. If you guys can remember, Sissy fell in love as well with Toby. But you see that guts, Sissy get her. Sissy was in love with Toby, but she spent more than how many hours insulting that boy. Sissy was in love as well, and after she finished vomiting her mind, she stayed away from the boy till they finished that show. She didn't come near Toby again. But Onyeka, that's why I say Onyeka is a low budget Sissy. She thinks she can play Sisi's game. Nobody can play Sisi's games except Sisi. Nobody can play Sisi's game except Sisi. So it's not like she her plan she doesn't have, but she doesn't have the mind to go on with the plan. Okay, just see that after that her quarrel with their Kassia and Victoria, that the whole house was gradually turning against her. Onyeka became frustrated. She slept on the couch that day. Abi, if I'm not mistaken, she slept on the, like, Onyeka became demoralized. I think she cried herself. Okay, no. I think it was on Sunday that happened. But Onyeka became demoralized thanks to her sister in the house. You understand? But if it was Sisi, no, nothing. She go sit down until only her push that her long mouth come front. Only her we see that. Sisi literally, if people can remember double wahala time, Sisi literally ended that game on her own. Sisi ended that game. But Onyeka doesn't have that mind. Onyeka is too emotional. Do you understand? And her emotion shows through. I heard she doesn't cry outside the house. Can you imagine? So she's just, she doesn't cry outside the house. So is the cry now a strategy or something? I was expecting her to stay far from Ozzy. But she still went. In fact, right now it's like she wants to enter the boys' stomach. And do you know what she's doing right now? I don't know if people noticed it. Me, since from yesterday that they reconciled, because it was yesterday they reconciled. From yesterday evening that they reconciled, have people noticed the way she's following the boy bumper to bumper? She's not even giving him opportunity to even spend time with Victoria. I don't know if you've noticed it. Like right now, she has made it her mission in that Big Brother house to become Ozzy's shadow. Have you noticed it? She has made it a mission now to become Ozzy's shadow. Even after this their tax that they came back, that I think the Ozzy was trying, if Onyeka don't come there already, it's into, like, she has made it a mission, maybe since yesterday that they reconciled it, not to even give Ozzy breathing space to even talk to Victoria. They should just allow two non-biased fans to enter the house. Let them. It's already too late now. This is already 8 weeks. Let them expose Ozzy, slap Wani's senses back. I swear. Ask Topher to rest and tell the housemates to be serious. I wish. Now lie you. Her sister said she's emotional. Yes, I have. They said she's emotional. Okay. So all these cries. I'm not surprised. People like their Onyeka, they're like that. Don't worry yourself. I'm not surprised. They get mouth. They can give what them they cannot take. She can dish out rubbish, but she cannot take that same rubbish. I know you can type. No worry yourself. Today, during the diary section with Kelly Ray and Wani, Kelly Ray being the big brother, Tjay, he just brought back the first Wani. Like, I just saw the Wani that I fell in love with at the beginning of the show. I'm telling you, he just brought back that Wani. I was so glad. She was looking Kelly Ray in the face and she told him he was the least that she liked, and that is why she's always nominating him. I'm sure even Big Brother enjoyed that her diary session, because the way he focused, I think he gave her much time than even the others, because when they came out, I remember Sean saying talk now, you chop all the time. Like, he brought back that Wani that I fell in love with at the beginning of the show. Onyeka never accepted she would fall, and now she fell her game just slow. Uche, is feeling, my dear. Even Wanitu has also fall her own game now. You know, when feeling comes into the mind of a woman, that's why they will tell you anywhere a woman rules, she will destroy. Because we are very emotional. So the moment that motherly instinct sets in, it becomes a problem. In some cases, in as much as it's a very sweet thing, but on the other hand, it can still become detrimental to certain serious situation. Honestly speaking, Wani is another person that has also fallen her game. Onyeka is another person that is falling her game. Although, in as much as she's falling her game, she's still carrying the show. Even as she fall the game, she still carry the show. Honestly, I wish, I don't know why she's investing so much in Ozzy. I don't know that is all the promises that Ozzy is making for her, that when they go outside he'll be responsible for her, blah 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 blah. I don't know whether it's that thing. But true, Victoria is such a good girl. Yeah, she trying the house. The issue she is facing, she's trying the issues she's facing. What issue is that? Is it the way they were talking about themselves yesterday? But I wish now that Victoria has a platform, like now she's a celebrity, I wish she can use her opportunity and sue the person that molested her. I wish, because for her to have the guts to come and talk about it on international television, then I presume that when she leaves the house, she should be able to have the she should be like, I wish she can sue whoever it is that molested her. I wish she could do that, because now she's a celeb. I believe she can afford lawyers. There might be lawyers that will even be willing to work for her for free. Some of her fans that are lawyers, to be willing, human rights safe. This kind of thing that all those what do they call them? All those feminists, them. This is the kind of thing they like. Sure, you understand? I now said, okay, now I understand why the girl is so disconnected. One moment she's a very cheerful person. I think she hasn't got, that kind of thing is something you can never get over. That kind of thing is something you can. So that thing, I think it contributed, because if you look at Victoria is cold. Like, she's someone that, okay, now just see when she was tipsy. See the way she was so lovable to Ozzy. Now that thing, that's why she was tipsy, she had alcohol in her system. But I think that vibe might have been close to Victoria's vibe. Do you understand? Yeah, Nelly too is another person. Now all these girls that are fine, I love Onyeka of first 2 weeks. I still love her, but this Ozzy matter, they vex me. Yes, even yesterday, when when she was having that conversation with Ozzy, that she kept that her face that she's still like one girl of primary 2. Hi. It's just that I say, Onyeka, it's just that you have won my heart, and I can only be angry with you, honestly, because if Onyeka had not won my heart, that yesterday I for unfan her, I for just dump her for one side. But I just look and say, hi. She planned the story. Which story did she plan? Nelly own, not form now. Wow, how can she form such? No, I don't think so. I don't think, you know why? See, I hope you know they are on national television and they cannot put out such a sensitive story. Why was it easy for you to believe Victoria's own and it's difficult for you to believe Nelly? Do you know did you know the amount of women that are going through molestation? Like, do you know the amount of women, young old middle age children do you know how bad it is? Olivia, leave. It's bad, it's bad like that. It's just that we're in a place where there's a lot of victim shaming. Sure, you understand? They shame the victims, so a lot of victims hide in their shell. Nelly, the one she told in the house, why you find it difficult to believe? It was easy for you to believe Victoria's own. Why you find it difficult to believe Nelly's own? She dey vex me well, especially with that Ozzy matter. I dey tell you, not because of saying I get one special love for Onyeka, like. And I know I want verse for her. I don't want take her matter personal. I just want look and say na one of those things. Her own was deep, but because it's Nelly, they no go green. No mind them, that's how they behave. I cried with her. No mind. Now so all of these fans they behave. When it's their favorites, they will agree. Do you know that thing that happened? If it was Onyeka that Ebuka razzled that Sunday, everybody would have been happy because it's Onyeka. But because it's their fave, Kassia, all of them they vex. Hey, boy. And I like the way the yesterday on Monday again, Big Brother still wired the Kassia strike again on talk where she talk. You know. So you people should not be behaving like this. It's a game and everybody deserves a fair play chance. Everybody deserves a fair. When you get who Ebuka dey harass like Onyeka. It's only this Sunday say Onyeka arrest. Ebuka, Big Brother, the way they rubbish that girl. There was a time during that hard time with Ozzy and whatever Victoria Matter and all of that she was talking to Big Brother. Big Brother set her straight. All that one they did not see too. But if they should set their fave straight now, they will say, hey, favoritism. Hey. No. Please. People should see beyond that. Onyeka will come out and find out that Victoria and Kassia doesn't gossip about Onyeka. But Onyeka too doesn't gossip about them now. It was just that last week misunderstanding. That was all. It was just that last week misunderstanding. Exactly. Yesterday, Onyeka saying her maid realized she's broken. Yesterday, Onyeka said, I couldn't hear. I don't understand that. Olivia, they know they show us everything. Yes, so remember everyone they gossip with everyone for that house. If you today, I busy today or yesterday that Kassia is complaining that she regretted apologizing to Onyeka. So see, what do you even people call gossip? Okay, now that we're talking about the housemates, are we gossiping about them? There's how somebody will do something and you like, okay, like Onyeka's own now, that I'm glad she said it straight to TJ's face. Now if she had spoken about it to someone, you people would have said it's gossip, Abby. But at least as she said it in front of the guy now, it wasn't termed gossip. Instead, it was termed disrespect. Sunday, you see your favorite crying. She will, no wahala now. Her tears, we're used to her tears. Gloria, like, yes, I don't know why Glory is calling her production favorite. I don't know. I noticed, everybody has his fave. Even me, I have my fave. I will not lie to you. I noticed Glory's fave is those twins, Wania and Handy. And I noticed another fave of hers again is the Victoria and the Kassia. She also, her faves are, so I don't know why she's calling her production favorite. But I don't know. Everybody is free to analyze the show the way they want to analyze it. Sure, you understand? I don't expect us to speak the same language. Everybody is free to analyze it, and everybody is free to connect with everybody. Sure, you understand? Everybody is free to connect with everybody. I don't see it that way. Even when people were saying, there was a time people were saying that it was the Mbadiwe twins that Big Brother is protecting, blah, 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 blah. So to me, if that is her opinion, I respect it, in as much as I do not agree with it, but I respect it. Do you understand? Onyeka is no production favorite. In fact, there was time, I beg you, there was time it was even to me as if they were even bullying the Onyeka self low-key. Ebuka razzled Onyeka with 3 questions on point. Yes, nobody talked. Thank you, Uche. Thank you very much. It's not only Canada is making them to watch the show. Their favorites that they are shouting. What are their favorites giving them? It's not only Canada. It's not Onyeka. Right now, who is talking about their so-called favorites? When you reach Kassia, they go say Ebuka was biased. Exactly. Onyeka leave or not, she has sold herself well. Even if she leaves on Sunday, no wahala, she don't try. Yeah, I like Victoria and Kassia. Kelly, of course, I also like them. I don't have any issue with them, but it's just that some of these fans turn fanatics. They are too much. Do you understand? If today, Ebuka, if today or if on Sunday Ebuka rubbishes Onyeka, they will all be happy. But if what Ebuka did to Kassia on Sunday, he does it to Onyeka, they will be very happy. But as they did it to their favorite, I love the way that the following day on Monday again, they still wire the Kassia strike. Let them do their worst. She's an influencer. She's not supposed to paint someone black like that to the point of dragging Big Brother and Ebuka. Thank you. Do you get? That's why I say everybody have their rights. And this thing, if you don't control yourself, that's why I keep telling my people here that watch this thing as a social experiment. Don't allow yourself, it's tempting. You're watching something most of the hours of the day. You understand? You're watching on your gadgets, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing up and down. So if you're not careful, because some of these things, let's tell ourselves the truth, we're not professionals, we're just content creator. You understand? On Sunday, plenty questions they wait to Onyeka. No wahala. Strike doesn't mean anything on Monday. She said she will not speak to any of them. The first parrot spill was all about Onyeka, and everyone was calling her parrot talker. Then nobody talked to. Now Ebuka don't ask Kassia, they call him biased. Thank you. Even I forgot, is it Dorcas or who that was saying that Onyeka just attacked Victoria? I said no. Onyeka is not a mad person. She did not attack Victoria just like that. If there was a situation, she shaded Onyeka, and then Onyeka also shaded her back, and she picked offense. You understand? Which Onyeka even acted like a coward by telling her sorry. Because for me, I feel Onyeka acted like a coward. Because the moment Victoria turned her back and left, Onyeka was now talking to the twins, the Wanya and Handy, that she's going to disgrace Victoria before Victoria gets evicted. And I'm like, who do you think you are? You get that kind of thing. Like one moment you're two-faced. Honestly, I just saw the two-faced factor of Onyeka that day. You finish telling this girl sorry, and then you turn again, you're telling people that you're going to deal with her. I'm like, Onyeka, shut up your mouth. Who do you think you are? You, if you're not careful, you're not careful, you might leave that house and leave Victoria. I was just praying for you. Let something happen. Let one lock just fall on you so you stay in that house in final. It's not as if your fans can keep you in that house over Victoria. And that's what I was always afraid of. Let her and Victoria don't stand. But it has finally happened. Loyana, just pray something will happen. Let's say next week she'll be able to win head of house. Because I think next week head of house will help you get to the final also. I know mine. Now Onyeka is putting herself on him. Will if make Ebuka answer, let her answer. If she like me, she shut her. Abi. So me, I don't believe in that. If you dare here, if Onyeka mess up, I did talk calm. I did like like I said, I look at this show as a social experiment, and I see everybody's personality in everybody. So to me, as an influencer or someone speaking about this show, as a content creator, that's why I said we're not professionals. You understand? We're not like journalists, or we did not read mass communication in order for us to disconnect ourselves from the situation. So we're just content creators, and we're human, so it's easy for us to dive into it. You understand the way it is. So that's the truth came out and people are still dragging her. Exactly. Nobody pitied her. Exactly. To me, honestly, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened this season. I don't know what happened. To me, Onyeka, I like Onyeka grew on me. I understand everybody is free to like who they like. Do you understand? But I don't understand the hate that Onyeka is getting, and I don't know why. Or are these people? I don't know. I don't want to use words that might not sink well. You understand? I don't know why they don't like her. But funny enough, they are always talking about her. If you don't like a person, behave like the person is not in the house now. What is the problem? Onyeka, Monday to Sunday. And they tell you, and that is why production is keeping her, because Onyeka is their show. Onyeka is their freaking show. If Onyeka leaves that house, there's nothing to talk about again. Who do you want to talk about again? Is it the Mbadiwe twins that are moving about, behaving like a Big Brother house is their father's house? Or is it Sean that is feeling like he's already the winner of the show, that is just toying with Wani's feelings upside down? Or is it, who are we going to talk? Or is it Tofa them and their suits that they have married themselves? It's only a ring that we are waiting for Big Brother to bring for them. Let them exchange it with Nelly and Anita. Abi, is it who? Please, you should help me. Or is it the Kassia herself? Because for me, their strategy of hiding their marriage, for me, there's nothing special again there. Which Kelly Ray is even saying that they are going to talk about it on his birthday, that he's going to tell the whole housemates. Or is it the Kelly Ray and Kassia? Or is it the Kassia and what are they going to be? Is it Tjay? What are they going to watch there? To me, Ben was another person said that I will miss in the house. I'm already missing himself. They call her gossip as if without her they will hear the chat. Thank you very much. So I don't get it. If anything, service Onyeka that is supposed to be like one of the most lovable person for the sake of the show. I'm not saying that whatever it is, her schemes are morally accepted. Let us call a spade a spade. That her scheme is not morally accepted. But for game purpose, yes. For game purpose. But for moral standard, no. Even Wani and Handy's up and down there, moral standard, no. But for game purpose, yes. I said it at the beginning. If you watch my old videos, I said Wani and Handy are reality TV gold. You understand? They are reality TV gold. They are bold. They are confrontational. They are, which word will I use again? Right? They are very, very, will I say, optimistic. You get, they don't care what you care. Your opinions are your opinions. Keep it to yourself. Their opinion are their own opinion. But unfortunately, that her Wani's relationship with Sean sort of broke that side of her. It was even today's diary session that I saw that part, which means that side that she came in with at the beginning is her real self. Is this relationship with Sean that shrinked her. So for her to bring out that part today during that diary session with Kelly Ray, I was like, Wani, this is the person I fell in love with. I don't know who I'm watching any longer. Is it game planning? Check wager that had Onyeka fully participated in it. Okay, Akune, they won it. Did you watch their drama this night. Sean is closing her up. Yes. Okay, Akunne, if you noticed, it was a small thing that made them to lose. It was when they came into the house. I heard Kassia saying that when Tjay was cooking their food, when they were making their food, all of them were on board. Everyone was there in the kitchen with Tjay. But when their own team, due to the fact the small misunderstanding, right? For me, I feel that was what made them lost. And I think Kassia low-key was trying to say that. Now, she said she was asking Victoria to go and call everyone. And this one, everybody is forming for everybody. So it's not easy for Victoria now to go and start calling Onyeka to come. Do you understand? Or it's not easy for Onyeka to go and start calling. You understand? So when Tjay was making their own food, everyone was on board. Everybody was on board. So teamwork, if there's anything that Big Brother is preaching to them, even those their wager tax. Remember even last week, that Big Brother singled out Sean and Wani. You understand? Teamwork is very, very important. Not where some people are putting in effort and some people are just laid back. You understand? So Kassia coming in and telling Victoria, all of them were there when Tjay was making the food, but our own team, that was why I was calling, that's Kassia was telling Victoria, that was why I was telling you to go and call the others. So I think that was what those other guys used against them. Do you understand? Because their presentation was equally interesting. It was equally marvelous. But I think that teamwork was what they lacked. But Onyeka no get enemy for tax, so she still tell them what to do. Yes, and even during the tax, when she and Suj came and presented, she came and even gave them high five, all of them. See, let me tell you something. It's just a little misunderstanding. Those ladies will be fine. They'll be very fine. It's just a little misunderstanding. And to be honest with you, Onyeka talks, but she doesn't hold grudge. If people look at it, and that is what is affecting her relationship with Ozzy, that all of us are angry with her. Onyeka talks. You understand? And she even says it by herself that she knows that her mouth doesn't have filter. Onyeka talks, but she doesn't hold grudge. I will even say it's Kassia that is even holding grudge small. Victoria too, in as much as she's quiet and unpredictable, I don't think Victoria too is holding grudge. Do you understand? So I feel because Kassia's entitlement of the apology that she gave Onyeka, and Onyeka still nominated her and she's regretting it, is funny. You apologize. So move on. The game is still on. So Onyeka nominating you should not be something you're regretting because you apologize and she still nominated you. I don't get it. But Onyeka no get enemy for that. Okay, I'm saying Onyeka is too good. All the wagers she fully participated in there. Her acting in tax is amazing. She can write poems. Yes, she had her head filled with ideas. Onyeka is amazing. No, everybody, you need to see what Tjay said something now. That during his diary session, that Onyeka is too full of herself because she's smart or something like that. It can't be like say low key everyone envy the girl that because she feels she's too smart, because she's smart. And I'm like, guy, calm down. The dance competition, she took it on her head, even though it's not for fun. Yes, there's no Onyeka, and that is why when people are saying she's production favorite, yes, she could be production favorite. What that girl is putting into the show, all those their favorite are not doing anything close to that. Okay, I won't say they're not doing anything close to that because Kassia and Victoria, oh my God, those girls are talented hands. Oh my goodness. Those girls are talented. Oh, they have blessed fingers. God, those girls are good. Don't worry. They are good. Yes, in fashion, those girls are good. See, everybody have their strengths. Everyone has their strength in that house. Everybody has their strength, so we can't condemn. From week 2, during their Ndine tenure, was not in week 2 that Ndine then became head of house or so. That was when Onyeka showed herself. That was initially she was hiding herself. She was a bit intimidated. It was Chinne, that's the aunt, was one that brought her out. She was going to tell. She was whispering her ideas. Chinne now said, "Go and tell them." So, and that wager, that period, they won it. That wager of the game show or the game or something like, it was Onyeka that was the principal. They won it. And even the housemates, they started noticing it, that any wager that Onyeka puts in her best, they know they lose their wager, they win that wager. They know. Yeah, Tjay even said it, that because she's smart, so that makes her. Imagine Onyeka left on Sunday, what are we going to watch? Thank you, Uche Wachuku, please tell them. So thank you, bye, Soli, Tonita, Abi, what? Thank you, leave them. When they start this their fanaticism, don't worry yourself. Now, so they behave. They will watch it like that and be happy. Their fans have said it. Victoria's fans have said it, that they are okay with it like that, because there's a limit to which we admit that they are talented fingers and all of that, but we're not watching a fashion show. You understand? We're not watching a fashion show where we're saying we want to see who sews the finest dresses. I give it to them. I'm not looking down, or I'm not talking down at their talent. But there's only a limit to which you can watch all of those things and you'll get tired. Because that is not what you paid for. Right now, the fans are just in denial. The ones that are toxic are just toxic. Is it not thanks to Onyeka that, even if, frankly speaking, with Gloria herself, it's not thanks to the content Onyeka is giving that she's able to sit there in front of her camera and say something. Frankly speaking, with Glory before, past Big Brothers, in a day, she dey drop video reach 10. But I don't think now in a day, Victoria, frankly speaking, with Glory, they drop video reach 2, 3, or 4. And all of those videos is Onyeka. Go and look at her titles. Onyeka, Onyeka, Onyeka. So she will be telling Onyeka thank you for giving her content that she's monetizing. So when there are certain things that you say, you have to watch it. You understand? It's thanks to Onyeka. Let Onyeka go. Then I'll see how many videos she will drop in a day. I heard now. See, I mean, so the way I watch her content too. I even engage with the content I want to engage with. But to me, the way she's been too, but it's okay. I respect her opinion and I have nothing against it and all of that. But to me, if Onyeka was not in that show, okay, see my titles of how many days Onyeka they enter. Onyeka, yesterday on Onyeka, today Onyeka. So if Onyeka is out of the house, who I want to sit down, they talk about. We'll now talk and start going back and forth. Maybe probably Zimba Dewey twins will now start talking about. I feel Onyeka is up to something this night. Me too, I don't understand what she's doing. I said this time around, Olivia, since yesterday that she reconciled with Ozzy, she's on this boy's neck like this. He remain toilet. He remain make she start to enter toilet with that boy. She no one give am chance to even go meet Victoria herself. So she wants them to win the wager, and they will win by God's grace. Olivia, wetin she do again? Abeg go. This girl no go keep person. I dey tell you, Uche Wachukwu, Onyeka just dey like Ilebaye. Na so to that last season. Anytime I see Ileba in my mind dey cut, I say this girl no put me for trouble. No put me for trouble. Now that feeling I don dey get now with Onyeka. If they show Onyeka, I go say, If Onyeka sleep, wake up the following day, I'll say, thank God Onyeka still did this house. Although Onyeka is very smart, she will not allow herself to be disqualified. Onyeka is very smart, she won't allow herself to be disqualified. Olivia, wetin she do again? Okay. Uche no run mad o. I dey tell you, I couldn't with Onyeka, I know easy. With Onyeka just dey like glass. You dey fear making no break pieces. Make it no fall, I mean, for ground pieces. Onyeka just, at this point, Onyeka just dey like glass in front of our television. Na normal thing now. I say na normal thing na see Onyeka rubbing herself on Ozzy. That's the thing, he's doing mouth then. I dey tell you, it's so annoying every day. He's doing mouth then. Doyin own it. No, Doyin get guts. Doyin get mind. Now they tell you say, okay, I think Onyeka now is the combination of Doyin. Okay, it's the combination of Sisi and Doyin, like, but the cheap version. The Abba version, the fake, the counterfeit version. Yes, Onyeka is the counterfeit version of Sisi, Doyin, and who will I add again? I'm supposed to add somebody there. Low key, I will even add Venita inside Onyeka's low quality. I'm telling you, I will add it inside her low quality. Because, you know, I said I'll add Venita. This relationship she's forcing on Ozzy, you know, it carries Venita's vibe. It carries Venita's vibe. Then that her mouth that don't have filter, it carries Doyin vibe. Then all those her papa, those her moves, those her Odeshi moves, it carries Sisi. That is why I said combine all these ladies. It's inside Onyeka, but the low version. At some point at the beginning, she wanted to still carry Mercy Eke, small, the flirtatious part of Mercy Eke. Onyeka wanted to carry it small, but the thing just later faded out when she started catching feelings for Ozzy. Do you understand? When she started catching feelings for Ozzy, then that flirtatious feeling now came out, now left her body. She understand? So she's carrying low version, low quality Sisi, low quality Doyin, and low quality Venita inside. Only her carry all of them. And she carry. Let Ozzy quarrel with her, please. So if Ozzy quarrels with her, she will still follow him. And OC we still try to reconcile them. Now wetin dey tire me, they issue doing strike, doing say no wahala. Exactly. But you see, yesterday Wani was trying to be unnecessarily arrogant. Now even OC calm her down. It tells me she cool down. There's no need. Let OC go and meet Victoria, or let her cry and sleep, please. So no, she won't cry and sleep. But at this point, the way she dey trail the boy, and the boy too, I don't know for him. See, OZ is, I don't get the guy. I still don't understand that boy. This is the 8th week, but I just know that he's playing a game of 2 girls. Yes, why Femi leave? I dey tell you, he's playing a game of 2 girls. Like, he's playing Perez game, like I told you at the beginning. He's playing Perez game where Perez was forming love for Sissy and Alex. But after that, honestly, I can't say any longer. I can't say. But when you look at it, low key again, Ozzy is a nice guy. Forget his shenanigans, forget everything around him. Ozzy is a nice guy. The fact that he was able to bring Victoria out of her shell. So I just feel he feels he owes her more. Do you get, like, people like Victoria, they don't make friends easily. Do you understand? So when you manage to get them to be your friend, right, you wouldn't want to just leave them alone like that. That's the way I see it too. That's the way I see it. Ozzy was telling her not to quarrel with him again. Imagine. He was telling Onyeka not to quarrel with him. Him too, he misses her. Did you see yesterday his brother was angry? That's why the brother just went to meet Onyeka and say, I beg, people should come and settle. He said, the brother said it yesterday. Now, see, this people's thing is pissing me off. I'm pissed off. The brother was angry yesterday. The brother was annoyed. The brother said, I beg, this thing, they tire me. After a while, he now went to speak to Onyeka. I beg, people should go and settle. Like, when Onyeka is not talking with Ozzy too is restless. So forget the day shit that he's doing. Forget that his fake, this thing that he's doing with Victoria. Him to the thing, they worry him. Trust me, he's just manning up, he's just doing the manning things. He's just manning up, but the thing they prepare the boy for body more, no worry. It's into the worry the boy, trust me. They worry him. Every corner is Onyeka, to a point that he's even gradually beginning to discuss Onyeka now with Victoria. He's with Victoria, but he's beginning to put Onyeka as a topic of discussion. Him too, he has this obsession for the girl, because I won't call it love, it's obsession. He has this obsession, and the fact that the girl is feeding his ego, as far as I'm concerned. And that was why he enjoyed what happened after Saturday night party with Victoria, that the girl was flirting with him. He enjoyed it, because I think Ozzy derives joy, just like Sean derives joy in ladies pursuing him. So I think Ozzy low-key also derives that same pleasure when ladies are going after him. It helps him, I don't know, maybe it boosts his ego or something. I don't know. I don't know which is the right word to use here. If not, I don't get it. You see, like that last week Saturday, before the whole thing that Victoria came and lie down on his body. On the party ground, he tried his best to avoid the 2 ladies. Because usually, what he, like last week, not this Saturday that passed, the upper one, he was on the dance floor all through with Victoria. But last he spent the night with Onyeka. That's the shared bed, though, because the shared bed is not like anything. They just shared their bed together. So it's weird. Okay. Even the party hall, even carried Victoria and all of that. But you see that this Saturday on that they did, this Saturday that just passed, he avoided the 2 ladies. It was when they got into the house that Victoria was now all over him and was trying to kiss him. Yeah? So basically, see, I don't know. But since Ozzy, but I don't think Victoria gives an F. I don't think Victoria cares. See, that's why I said Victoria has not invested in the relationship. I like that girl's teasel. I like it. The Victoria has, if you come, oh yeah, now welcome. If you don't come, probably, I think at some point she loosened up, she warmed up to him because he was a matured guy. Ozzy is matured. So I think some of the conversation that they were having made sense to her. It made sense to her because other people came to her. Suj came to her. Femi too, at some point, she and Femi too were having a good vibe. I remember her telling, I've forgotten who she was telling, that the thing she liked about Femi was the fact that when Femi comes to have a conversation with her, when he notices she's not in the mood, he doesn't talk. He doesn't talk. And when he notices she's in the mood, that Femi flows with her mood. That was why she liked Femi. Okay, so I think Ozzy was the only guy, owing to the fact that he's a matured guy, was the only guy that was able to break the ice. So I think, yeah, she likes the guy. Obviously, she doesn't like the guy, she wouldn't spend time with the guy. Yes, that Saturday night says a lot. Exactly. That was why when all her fans are saying, like, you know, God, these people are so weird. Very, very weird. That is why when her fans are saying that, but she was tipsy. I don't get it. Are you excusing her behavior? Like, I don't understand that, but she was issue. And I'm like, guys, I thought they said alcohol brings the truth out of you. It brings what you have wanted to do when you were sober, you'll be able to do it when you are under the influence of alcohol. So it's weird where her fans, when I see anytime I see that, I'll just laugh and shake my head. When some of Onyeka's fans we beat it that but Onyeka was right, Victoria likes Ozzy, they will say no, whatever happened that Sunday, sorry, that Saturday, was because she was tipsy. I was like, oh wow, oh wow, wow. Wow, the Delulu for me, they are calling Onyeka delusional, but I think most of these fans that are calling Onyeka delusional, they are more delusional than the Onyeka herself. They are more delusional than the Onyeka herself. And I'm like, she did it because she was tipsy. I'm like, but did she do it? Yes or no? It's because she's tipsy. I'm like, guys, stop it, please, stop it. When the alcohol become the blaming factor, don't leave me, feed me. Exactly, come and say, thank you, Akunne. Hey, when they say, and I'm like, the same people that are calling Onyeka delusional, they are even more delusional than Onyeka. You people are seeing something. Nah, that is why we are suffering in this Nigeria. You people are seeing things as in day. But people are twisting it. You people are twisting it. You people are like, how do some people... Me, when I see my favorite, yes, I won't hide the fact that I like Onyeka a lot. I like her. If you ask me the level of likeness I have for Onyeka, is it the same level I have for Victoria? No, I like Onyeka more than I like Victoria. Do I like Victoria? Yes, I like Victoria, but I like Onyeka more than I like Victoria. You understand? But it doesn't mean that when Onyeka misbehaves, I won't call it the way it is. That day that they were calling her parrot talker or whatever, that Victoria threw, and she turned and was telling Victoria sorry, and the next thing she turned and was telling Wanya and did that she would deal with Victoria. I was angry with Onyeka that day. And the day that day she nominated, the first day she nominated Victoria, I was disappointed in Onyeka. I said, Onyeka, but I thought you said girls first before boys. So how come you're nominating your fellow girl because of a boy? Because that's what it looks like. You're nominating Victoria because of a boy, because of Ozzy. So me, I say it as it is. I like Onyeka. I won't even hide that fact. People that have come here know that Onyeka is my girl. But that doesn't mean that when Onyeka misbehaves, I won't talk. Olivia knows now. Olivia knows. She dey check his eye. Abi. Olivia know when you can mess up, I go say Onyeka, you mess up. Even yesterday, when they talk, they claim victim. I say, see this girl. You see why your people are calling you delusional. You see why people are calling you delusional. God has vindicated. I say vindicated you from what, Kwan? The only vindication was, yes, the fact that Kassia made it look like you said you were using the twins, which was cleared. But when we are relating to the which was still related to the parrot matter somehow. You understand? Was still related to the parrot matter somehow, but now Onyeka you too talk. Onyeka too dey talk. Make we talk the way he did. Yes, even me, I didn't want her to nominate. Yeah, she wanted to be she wanted to be yeah. I wanted her to be more mature. Even me, I was disappointed when she nominated. Tjay is there now. She could have easily nominated Tjay. People still in that house now. She would have easily nominated Tjay and even Kelly Ray to have been better. But the way she nominated Kassia and Victoria, I was like, Onyeka, you said now one for you. Which kind of thing? It was too... and that is why Kassia regret, which it makes sense now, okay? And that's by the way. Do you understand? It now looked like she was declaring war on them, like, which was not necessary. But in reality, nothing dey inside her mind, though. In reality, Onyeka no hold those girls for mind. But the way she nominated them that Monday, it can't be like say she carried them for mind. But Onyeka no carry those girls for mind. She no carry them for mind. All of them, the three of them, it's so unfortunate that they had a disagreement. But you see, the three of them, Kassia, Victoria, and Onyeka, they are very good people. They are all good women, but it's so unfortunate that disagreements are bound to happen. It's a normal thing. But you see those ladies, they are all good women. I know that after this show they will click. Don't worry yourself. They are all good women. All of them in the house are nominating with emotions. All of them. Who is in the toilet? Ozzy and Onyeka. Now Onyeka will still enter Ozzy's stomach so he will give birth to her. I say Onyeka go soon enter Ozi belle make him give birth to her. I beg you should help me give the stream a thumbs up now. I beg now only one thumbs up I dey see there. I beg man help me just double tap the screen. It will give you thumbs up. I beg you should help me engagement. Mr. and Mrs. Suj have gone to bed. You see I say remaining let Onyeka enter follow Ozi and enter toilet. It has happened. I was saying it too. I say remaining let Onyeka follow this boy and enter toilet and it has happened. It has happened though. Honestly, I like Victoria's composure. I love that girl's composure. I love that girl. I look at Victoria like someone that whatever happens, she doesn't. I just want them to sit and iron the issue. Yes, even me, I want them to sit and iron the issue. The three ladies are so good. They are beautiful women. The three of them. They are so good. I like all of them. I don't hate any of them. I like all of them. I like the three of them, the Kassia, the Victoria. I love the three ladies. I wish it's just so unfortunate that on misunderstanding. Are you serious? Those that followed her. Don't mind this Ozzy. I love those three ladies. As in when I tell you I love them, I really love them. I love those ladies. The ladies that I don't even used to feel like that. I just see them on my screen and I watch them. It's actually Anita and Nelly. It's Anita and Nelly. It's Anita and Nelly. Honestly, I don't feel those girls at all. I don't. But I have nothing against them. I do not know what they are doing in the toilet. Let camera show us now. Now they will not show us. Maybe it's show mask. Now they are showing us Suj and Nelly sleeping. Kilo we. They are showing us Mr. and Mrs. Suj. Maybe it's on Showmax now because I noticed they are restricting a lot of content for them to show on Showmax. They are trying to build that their Showmax base. They are seriously trying to build it, which means I'll be forced to subscribe to that Showmax. Because I want to see everything too now, Olivia. I'll have to let me see. Maybe after this live stream, I'll see whether I can subscribe to that Showmax. Olivia, this is showing. No, they're not showing toilets because from here too, I'm seeing they're just showing people that are sleeping. They're just showing us people that are sleeping. I'm from here. I'm seeing my screen too. I'm seeing my TV. They're just showing us the bedroom where people are sleeping. Now that's the problem with this schedule. Just like Olivia said that they are doing it on purpose because they normally go and show everything on Showmax. They are doing it on purpose. Don't mind them. They are trying to use the content to build their Showmax brand, which is okay. It's business. It's still business. It's still business. But I love the way that Tjay set Onyeka straight. I said, so Onyeka feel humble like this. I love the way he set her straight. But Onyeka no be am. Onyeka dey spoil people game. She dey spoil people game. Yes, that's the same thing that is everywhere now. Onyeka dey spoil people game. Don't worry yourself. Onyeka no dey try. You know, of all week is this thing that you got beat Tjay's matter. Oh God, Onyeka thank God say this house they slap people. If the Onyeka for don't chop different types of slaps. I love the way Tjay set her straight, but the Tjay no dey gossip. Tjay dey gossip now. And that's why I love what Sean said the time that parrot spilled. Sean says everybody gossips in the house. They shouldn't make it look like Onyeka. Everybody gossips. In fact, some premium gossip where some people they gossip is Onyeka when they learn work. Onyeka when they learn work near there. So they shouldn't make it look as if Onyeka. You know, Tjay get mind, go and be telling Victoria. Thank God he can't tell Onyeka that nonsense. If he tell Onyeka that kind of nonsense, he go cast now. It's Victoria he will go and tell that thing that somebody is in love with her and Victoria. By Kwan. That's what I'm telling you. The production team, just like Olivia said, they are just saving it for Showmax. If not, waiting Onyeka and Ozzy they do inside toilets. Now normal thing now those couples, no worry yourself. But that is how lovers are behaving now. How couldn't you should be able to gossip with your boyfriend or with your husband now. It's a normal thing. And that gossip that need wire them strike that Monday, but they never learn lesson. Now this even the show. Can you imagine Sean is now blaming Wani for the strike? Normal. I knew he was going to blame her. I knew he was going to blame Wani. I knew he was going to blame Wani. So when he was blaming Wani, I was just laughing. I said, Sean, you were the one for you. I knew he was going to blame Wani. Victoria will tell Kassia. Kassia will tell Kelly Ray, he might slip from Kelly Ray's mouth. Yeah. Yes, you're very correct. But I don't think Victoria has done that. Victoria, I know they too move talk like that too. But well, I don't know. Because last week, let me don't underestimate her, because last week the way she was talking about Onyeka, I was actually very surprised. You understand? She was actually, most of the time, she and Kassia were talking about Onyeka. I was actually very surprised about that. So let me don't underestimate her, because she had her bestie ship with Kassia is like this. But when he told her, I don't think, well, Victoria has this expressionless face. Abi, what is there a word like that? She has a face that does not carry so much expression. She understand. So you can't tell if that statement actually got to her or not. You understand? It could just be say, when you cannot really tell for sure what Victoria will take personal, or what Victoria will talk about, or what Victoria will listen to. She's just an unpredictable person. Yeah, Victoria is a very unpredictable girl. You can't tell what will move her. You can't tell what will not move her. And I think that is the attraction. That is what is attracting Ozzy to the girl. Like, and that was why he was so happy that night that she tried to kiss him. For him, is a yes, it's a win-win. Like, oh, she has feelings for me, because he's been daring her. Like, he's been daring her. There was a day he was literally threatening her that they better build a connection in this house. So that they don't build a connection in this house, and when they go outside, they're not going to build. He's not going to build any. He's not going to send her. I'm like, Ozzy, are you threatening the girl? If the girl no one build connection with you now by force. So that was why that Saturday, in as much as she was tipsy, the guy was so happy. The guy was so happy. But me, in my own opinion, in my own personal opinion, I just felt that Victoria did what she did just to spite Onyeka. I don't think it was that deep. Yes, she likes Ozzy, because you can only like somebody to okay, they removed it. Okay. You can only like someone to some extent for you to flirt around them when you're tipsy, but I don't think it's that deep. Because this is the same person, because Victoria too is the same person that was trying to avoid that narrative of she and Onyeka fighting over a man. She desperately wanted to avoid that narrative. But at the end of the day, she herself got herself into that same narrative. Yes, she herself got herself into that same narrative. And that was why after that live nomination on Sunday, everybody just because that their quarrel after the wager on Friday, the housemates were gossiping that Onyeka is fighting Victoria because of Ozzy, and the housemates were looking at it that it's not like Victoria has any feelings for Ozzy. So on hearing that Victoria was now telling Ozzy that she wants to kiss him, everybody in the house now looked at her. They were like, girl, so which means Onyeka was right all along. So it's Victoria literally almost, or she actually shot herself in the leg. It's just that her fans, out of the love they have for her, they are giving excuses for her that she was under the influence, which I don't know the day that under the influence became an excuse for somebody to do a particular thing and go scot-free. So now if I want to misbehave, let me just go and be tipsy. Then when I finish misbehaving, I'll now blame it on the alcohol. Really? Now these fans, una own fan, una own strong, una own strong well. I try my best not to build any strong emotional connection with any of these housemates, because I want to come and sit here and talk about it, and I don't want to. I try not to build any strong. I don't like right now. Whoever wins the game, I'm happy for the person. I'm not like, hey, money. Whoever wins the game, I'm happy for the person. I don't have an issue. They go give me the money. They know me. I just dey here they talk to build content. I think Tjay might leave. Yeah, he will leave. Don't worry yourself. He knows in his spirit of spirit, you could see he knows. So that's why he even had the guts to confront Onyeka. The Tjay that we know wouldn't have confronted her. He would just go behind her back maybe and start talking about it. But for him to sit her and set her straight, he sort of feels that he might leave the house, so no need. There's nothing he will do that will make it better. He knows. And as soon as Ben left, he was like, he just knew that. And don't forget that they've been at the bottom before. The week that Wani and Handi were custodians, Beta were at the bottom. That was when Wani and Handi as custodians saved them. So the fact that they have been at the bottom before, Tjay is not a child. Tjay knows what's up. Suj is trying to run out from the bed with Nelly, but she's sleeping on him. Hey, whoa. Where you want to go now? Where does he want to go? If Nelly leaves the house on Sunday, Suj will now click with Onyeka. Just pray Onyeka will not leave. Suj will click with Onyeka because I hope you know Suj and Onyeka has a good relationship or have a good relationship as well. Like in his diary session today, he said that he trusts Onyeka. Today's diary session made me feel like Biggie is tired of talking to these housemates. He's Akune, or he's just trying to stir up drama because you know they said some certain things that will definitely get to the ears of the housemates because TJ telling Sean the things he was telling him about Onyeka, obviously I hope you know it to enter Onyeka's ear because Sean is Onyeka's friend and Sean will not be able to keep his mouth shut. He will tell Onyeka. He will tell Onyeka. I think he's just, right now Biggie is the one playing his game. It's not the housemates that are playing the game. Aside from Onyeka that is playing a scattered game because I'll call her game a scattered game. Right? Aside from Onyeka that is playing a scattered game that even she I don't think she understands the game very well. Aside from her, nobody again is playing that game. So right now Biggie is the one playing his game. Biggie is the one. No, TJ was just complaining that right because you know in the because Biggie gave them questions obviously like I think some line of questions to ask in the diary session. So in the line of questions they asked who is your least favorite in the house and the reason why the person is your least favorite. So he now said Onyeka is his least favorite. You understand? Just the way Wani looked Kelly Ray in the face and told him that he's her least favorite. That girl, she get guts. So that just the line of questions are normal, just the normal Big Brother diary session. You understand that was how it was. Where Big Brother asked all of them the same question and everybody pours out their own mind. If you want to now add something else, well after Big Brother finish asking you his questions, he will ask you, is there something else? You understand? So it's just the normal diary session flow. That was the thing they still followed. That was what they still adhered to. Yeah. Now when Bibra finished asking them the general question, he now asked them if they have any other thing. But I thought TJ said Onyeka is his person. Nah, today on in change because of that thing she did. He felt bad. He felt like why this week that he's up for nomination. So he felt like she was trying to work against him. So even if it's you, the person will suddenly become your least favorite now. Eh? Onyeka be anybody person. Even the OZ they fear the girl look cute because Onyeka looks like an atomic bomb that can explode at any time. Onyeka mind follow OZ to sleep downstairs again. Don't know what she is up to, the two of them. They are downstairs. They didn't come upstairs again. I don't know what they want to do. Ozzy, I don't know for Ozzy. One moment, it looks like he has feelings for Onyeka. The next moment, it looks, I don't know, but I don't think Ozzy has feelings for anybody. Ozzy has feelings for only Ozzy. Okay, they are still in the toilet. That means the toilet is upstairs now. They say they still do inside toilet. Maybe the camera carry and go that side. I'm okay to see. It just the shows dark room where everybody they lie down. Or dressing around. Which kind of dressing they dress still? Well, most of them they all dress in that the dressing session area now. So what they dress inside toilet? How was this if I tire for that boy self? Ozzy is playing. Ozzy is a playboy. Akune, Ozzy is just a playboy. And it's so unfortunate that Onyeka is playing into his trap. Victoria is smart. Victoria is smarter. Victoria is smarter among the in that aspect, like emotionally smarter. Let me be more specific because everybody has his own. You understand? So Victoria for me is emotionally smarter. And is free starting. Andy is free staring at Kelly. Don't worry. Maybe Shana this week be Kelly birthday. I'll be next week. Now that time she gonna send her person husband. I want him to go on Sunday. Okay, wanted Ozzy to go on Sunday. No, it's a good thing that he stayed behind. It's a good thing that he stayed behind. Or don't you guys think that Ozzy is just trying to help Onyeka create content so that she will get votes? What do you guys think? Don't you think, in as much as anyhow, last he still has this Yeah, he still has something for Onyeka, which might not necessarily be love, but I think he still has, because he also needs Onyeka in that house to play his game. Because when Onyeka leaves that house, trust me, he'll get tired of following Victoria. He'll get tired of following Victoria. So I think he needs Onyeka to also be in that house to sustain his content. Because if one of those girls leave, if either Onyeka or Victoria leaves the house, I hope you know Ozzy's game has his game has which word help me find a word. His game will no longer be attractive, or his game will no longer flow. Person wey fans no reach Onyeka's fans. But at least something go still reach Onyeka hand now. Something is better than nothing. Hi, my sister Anna Michelle Holma. Hey, New Year's. No be only one. Happy New Year's. Happy 2021, 2022, 2023, and now 2024. Hi, babe. How now you dey? How is YouTube? How did you find this channel? Okay, Abi, you and I have connected here already. You didn't watch this Big Brother at all? Anami, how you doing? How you doing, my beautiful sister? My fine Adamawa babe. I say Happy New Year's. Add S inside the years. Tjay, baby girl. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hey, Akunne. Oh yeah, no problem. Send us your picture. Oh, thank you, sis. Thank you so much. See, Akunne, Olivia, where you there? Akunne Chinaza, let us start uploading her picture now. So that when she enter the house, we'll talk as her personal friends. She said she wants to enter Big Brother next year. So I thank you, sis. Yes, so my friends are in the house. Are you serious? 1 year and Hadi? Akunne. See, Anami's friends are in the house. Me too, I'm your friend. So when you enter, me too, I'll be bragging like Anami. Her friends are, wow, they are your friends. Okay, all of you are in Lagos. Oh, see what is happening now. And I mean, I saw your friends there. Now, saw your friends, Ras. How now they take to the friendship? I like them, oh, don't get it twisted. I like them. In as much as Wani's relationship with Sean has shrink her, right? Okay. Oh. In as much as Wani's relationship with Sean has shrink her. Now, so the cameraman is not okay. Forget about that cameraman, sister. Olivia, don't worry yourself. Forget about that guy. You like say get wetin the guy they drink in the night. Anami, now so this your friends they behave. And is Wani this emotional? Abeg Anami, tell us. So that what we're speaking with facts. Is she this emotional, or maybe you never really knew her with anybody? Is she, like the girl, for me she's playing a role of a mother, not girlfriend. Oh wow, childhood friends, so wow. Wow. Abeg, tell us something about them now. Give us small hints. You don't have to tell us everything, but just give us small hints. What's up? Is Wani is not behaving like a girlfriend again to Sean. She's behaving more like his mother. And that thing is choking the boy. That thing is choking the boy. And for her to say, and I mean there was something she said again, for her to say that Sean is the guy, is like, she said that's the first guy that she's dated that has respected her. So what kind of guys has she been dating? Or is it this her character that is making the guys to get tired of her? Because Wani is not behaving like a girlfriend. Wani is behaving like a mother. She's behaving like a mother to that boy. And if there's anything a man hates, it's for a woman to be behaving like his mother, for you to be behaving like his mother. You're his girlfriend, act like one. Hi. As in the first week, in as much as second week and third week, in as much as those girls didn't have filter in their mouths, I still liked them. But the way the guy, this her relationship, and now if you notice Handy, you know them. I'm just talking based on, yeah, they are obviously Anami. They are, is obvious. They are. In as much as if you notice, Handy taps her energy from Wani. So as soon as Wani just shrink herself in that relationship with Sean, Handy too lost herself. Like Handy too is forced to just float around like that. Wani had very, very high chance of winning this money. Abi, maybe that's just her game, right, Anami? Because I'm like, girl, you're too smart. Wani is too smart. Wani is too smart. Like, Wani is too smart to key into, like, to just play into Sean's game like that. Maybe that's just her game. Maybe, or just like they tell us that we don't know how difficult the house is. So probably that is the effect of the Big Brother house playing a strong one on your friend, though. Anami. Maybe it's because they said that when you get into the house, there's something about the house. Yeah. Every housemate that goes into the house comes out making that statement. So probably the Big Brother effect, the Big Brother house effect entered into Wani. Because Anami, I don't know. There are times, me too, at the beginning I was saying it was a game. But as it stands now, I see what she has for this boy is real. I don't know. And things might be different when they all get exactly. Now you understand. And now you get it for me. I said, now you understand. Like the way the girl just diffused herself into this relationship. When she comes out, she will see what she did to herself. In as much as her quarrel with Ruthie, really, the quarrel with Ruthie costed them some. You understand? It costed them, whether we like it or not. It costed them. Right? That fight honestly was not good for them. Her relationship with Sean made it worse. But as it is now, people have forgotten that Wani and Handy are in their house. Now it's Onyeka that has taken over center stage. But before, when these girls came, there is no single day we don't talk about them. Right now, those girls have taken backstage. Hi. Those girls have taken backstage. I'm like, girls, it is what it is. When she comes out, she will see it. Probably she forfeited 100 million for a boyfriend. Good for her. And now good for her, because to me, no. Well, it's a natural thing. Like me, I see this show as a social experiment. A lot of ladies shrink themselves because they are in love. So I just see her as no exception. She has successfully shrinked herself because of love. So it is what it is. Let's leave it like that. But a very strong personality like Wani, well, what do I know when it comes to the matters of the heart? What do I know? What do I know? That girl. He paid me. That relationship, he paid me. Not my relationship, but the thing can't pay me because he shrinks this girl too much. When you enter Akunne Chinaza, when you enter, no wahala. When you enter, but we just knew you online, so we cannot talk much about you. But Akunne, are you serious or you're just joking around? Have you auditioned before? Yes, I heard that it's very tough. In fact, when you look at this team self, nobody needs to tell you it's someone that knows someone that knows someone that knows someone. You know now, because if you look at all of them, they all have connection with the past Big Brothers. They have connection with this. When you look at it, connect must follow inside. You know Nigerian things now. Very smart. Okay, if you say so, Anami. If you say small so. Even her sister Handy said it. She's like, that's even the sister. They look her sister like, girl, where's my sister? Even her, they look Wani, they're like, where's my sister? She didn't find her sister inside her house, the Handy herself. She's looking for Wani. But what she's doing is not, now, Anami, what she's doing is not, well, they're inside the house, they don't know. But what she's doing is not, it's not selling baby girl. What we think it is not. Every year, and Anami, see how contradictory the fans of the show are this season. They are complaining that the show is boring. They are complaining that the show is not interesting this season, right? They are looking for gbazgbos, but the irony of the whole thing, the person giving them gbazgbos, which is in the name of Onyeka, they hate her. I don't get it. I don't understand it. People are saying the show is boring. There is no buzz. But the people you people are voting for, the people you people are pushing forward for the money, are not even, they are very calm and laid back. They don't even want trouble. If you look at Kelly Ray doesn't like trouble. If you look at Kassia, I said whatever happened last week, it just happened. But if you look at them, these are very peaceful people. Abi, is it Victoria? That was almost after 3 or 4 weeks, we now saw something coming out from her. Now look at the selection of people that you people are vouching, are voting for. These are gentlemen and gentlewomen. Abi, gentleman and gentlewomen also. I don't know which word to use. People are vouching for the most gentle people in the house. But people are saying that you want basketballs. I don't understand. The fans are talking from both sides of their mouths. Then the person giving them basketballs, which happened to be Onyeka, they vex for her. I don't understand it, calling her production baby. I don't get it. It's business. It's viewership. It's traffic. Onyeka is working harder than Onyeka is working harder than the devil. For Onyeka, I think people don't like her because she does something and act like she doesn't know. But that's the whole idea. That's the whole game. Or is she really like that? Even me, that sometimes that when she behaves a certain way, I'm like, she knows what she's doing. Don't worry yourself. She's just pretending. Because there was something she said after that live eviction show. She was talking to one Andy or so. She said that I know that this my mouth. She said I know that that's my problem. She knows that, she said it, that she knows that this her mouth doesn't have control. She said it by herself. Sure, you understand. So will you say that is somebody that does not know what he's doing? She knows what she's doing. She said it by herself. She said, I know that this my mouth can easily put me in trouble. I mean, this my mouth is not, she actually confirmed that her mouth is her problem. Sure, you understand. So I can't say that that's somebody that does not know what she's doing. She sure does not. She sure does know what she's doing, I suppose. Yeah, she does, I suppose. Right? But let's still give her her flowers, because that is one housemate that have entered Big Brother house, stated her strategy on the stage, entered Big Brother house, and she's going by her strategy. Yes, she's just pretending, and I don't know why people do. I mean, from the one I saw through the girl, like from that's okay, not day one per se, but when I started picking interest, because I started picking interest in Onyeka by the 4th week. Yeah, I think by the 4th week, that's when I started picking interest in Onyeka. I was like, I know with you everywhere you enter, Onyeka. So they forced me. That they don't even know they're making the girl more popular, because it was then they were still checkers, right? The Onyeka. That was what made me say, come, let me look at this girl. That's why I now pull my eye down. Then plus the situationship she's having with the OZ. I say everywhere you enter, Onyeka, Twitter, Facebook, Onyeka, TikTok, Onyeka. And I'm like, if Onyeka mess for that house, everybody go hear her. Twitter we carry it. Hey, Onyeka don't mess. Onyeka. So I don't get it. Onyeka right now is the show. So if she goes, who will they be talking about? And that is why if they even call her production baby, I don't doubt it. She deserves it. Because right now she's the one carrying the show. Because as it stands now, Big Brother is the one carrying his show on his head. Usually Big Brother does not carry his show. Rather, he controls the show. But he doesn't carry the show on his head. And hence, I suspect his leniency all through the game. Whole man, and that is her strategy. She stated it on the stage. That is it. Onyeka is the first housemate that stated her strategy on the stage. She entered that house with her strategy and she executed. In as much as she's a very emotional person, and there are times that strategy, Kwanu, they still choke her more. There are times that her strategy still chokes her in the neck. But she said she was going to cry. So I don't know why all of them are saying, hey, she's doing emotional blackmail. Onyeka said it, that she will cry more than everybody in the house. That when you're even crying, when she wants to follow you and cry, she will cry more than you that have the problem. And that is what Onyeka is doing. She said she's going to be in everybody's business. And that is what she's doing. She said she's going to tamper with ships. And she's successfully doing it, in as much as she didn't know that she was going to catch feelings. She didn't know she was going Onyeka did not know that she was going to catch feelings. Now, it's that feelings that she caught that now got her into trouble. She didn't know, she trusted herself too much. She thought she was a macho woman. She no say na that feelings wey Onyeka catch na come become her problem. Because for someone that want to scatter other people's ships, you're not supposed to enter a ship. Because you should know that others too will scatter your own ship. So the same thing that she's doing to other people's ship is what Victoria came and did inside her own ship, and is paining her. In as much as she and OC's ship, I don't know, I don't want to call it ship, I don't want to accuse them for something, but whether we like it or not, what me I see on my screen is they okay. Sean told Big Brother, Sean told Ebuka on Sunday that him and Wani are unofficially dating. So would I permit me to use Sean's word? Onyeka and Ozzy are unofficially in a ship. Abi, how did I say it correctly? They are also unofficially in a ship. Some didn't watch introduction day, that's why. Okay, they are angry, she is spoken. Oh, but the video was trending. I think during there was it how many weeks ago? It was trending. It was trending. But how can they say they're just saying it? See, how can they say they did not watch her that day? They did. They just, I don't know. You know, when it comes to this Big Brother, and the fans are very unpredictable. Bestie ship, thank you very much. And that's why I say unofficially in a ship. Just the way Sean explained his relationship with Wani. I don't get it, honestly speaking. Why are they angry at her? Why are they so against her? If anything, they're supposed to be giving her flowers. Just the way they are giving Double K their flowers. Double K went into the house hiding their relationship status, right? And they have been playing the game till this time. So why is it that people are comfortable with Double K playing single hood when they are married? Why are people comfortable? Because why are they comfortable with it, but they're not comfortable with Onyeka playing her own? It's a strategy, and everybody is allowed to have one. And that was the reason why when Kassia was saying that Onyeka is being too strategic, Ebuka told her, really, you have a strategy? You enter that, you're a married woman, but you're sitting in that house and nobody knows that you're married. So is that not also a strategy? Immediately after the live show, she has started strategizing already for the nomination the following day, but she's telling somebody that the person is too strategic. Can you see the double standard? And her fans will come and say, hey, Onyeka. Oh, Chineke. Anyway, that's the fun of the Big Brother. That's the whole thing. That's the vibe. Every year, that is what we experience, and that's the show. That's the vibe. You understand? When I see some people, even me that I just started, people are blinded. Even me that just started yesterday. When I see some comments, I'll just laugh. I'm like, nah. You know, those days, very frankly speaking, with Glory, we'll be talking. I'll say, is it that bad? I say, when I made up my mind this year to sit down and operate on this show, I was like, oh, now I get what Glory is saying. Now I understand. No matter how hard you try to be liberal, no matter how hard you try to be diplomatic, no matter how hard you try to be impartial in this analysis of a Big Brother of a show, people will still come at you. And that is why I try my best, like I said, to just see it as a social experiment. I will not judge anybody. I will not insult anybody. I will not hate anybody. I will just have this respect for everybody. I will just see them as contestants, and it's better off. Because the way these fans, I'm like, God, fans don't know what they want. Exactly, me alone cannot be watching Kassia. Thank you. The other day, I don't know, Dorcas is not here. The other day I was telling Dorcas that Dorcas is a diehard fan of Victoria. She said, yes, they don't mind watching her like that. I said, you could see your life. Now, and that is why we're suffering in Nigeria for 1,300. Oh yeah, now let us all be pretending that everything is well. And so our life day, bunch of pretenders. No wahala. Yes, I cannot. That's what I said earlier. Me alone cannot be watching Kassia, Kelly, Victoria, Tonita, Soli, Osi every day. I will not remember BBN channel. Do you know, Uche, do you know, right now, I'm even wishing, let this show do quick and finish. I have never wished for Big Brother show to finish. In fact, those days, if Big Brother show is about to finish, my man will start to cut. I'll say, Chat, what will I carry myself and do? But you know, the irony of the whole thing, this season said that I decided to pull myself into the analysis of the show. I'm surprised that me, myself, I'm tired of watching the show. Like, I just want the show to do and finish. Like, and part of the one of the factor that is making me get tired of the show are the fans. Do you know, I purposely avoid X. When I just enter sharp, I'm out. I'm out. Like, I am purposely avoiding X. Kassia, Kelly, and Victoria will be on their own. Suj and Nelly, I'm telling you, on their own. Tofa and Anita on their own. Wani and Dishon will be on their. And they tell you, then anybody waiting are the ones that are trying, that they are, at least they are all over the place. A good blogger is not supposed to have a particular faith because it's not easy. Exactly. You have to try to. I know everybody is different, though. Just like I told you, we're not professionals. Forget this blogging thing. Anybody, even you, Uche, if you just buy your phone, tripod, anything, you can start. So it's not like there's any training. You understand? It's not like there's any training for you to get into this space. Do you understand? So anybody can just get into this space. Anybody can get into this space with their personality, with their own opinion. Anybody can get into this space. So it's not like it's a professional space. Do you understand? So that is why it is the way it is. Onyeka is not giving us the thing, she's fighting for Ozzy. That is what I'm telling you. You hear what I said, Olivia? It's like you're going on and off. I said it's so unfortunate that she now caught feelings. Now, catching feelings was not in her strategy. So that is why the strategy now is beginning to get K-leg. That is why it's beginning to get K-leg. Otherwise, Onyeka did her thing and she did it very well. Do you understand? It's just that she did not know that she was going to come and catch feelings inside the house. So that feelings that she caught for Ozzy right now is what is causing a lot of confusion in her life inside her house. But she can't finish up. Yeah, because of that feelings where she go catch. I wish say she suppressed that feeling. I wish say she suppressed So apart from fighting Ozzy, they see her talent. No, I am seeing her talent. Uche, no go there. No, why they yarn like this now? If you heard me, maybe you were going on and off. If you heard me, I said from week 2 when Indine were head of house. From week 2 when Indine were head of house, that was when Onyeka showed herself. The very first wager the housemates won in that house is thanks to Onyeka. That game show now, that big, that's like what did they call the name of that game? I've forgotten the name of the game. A lot of them didn't even have idea of the game. It was Onyeka that put most of the things together, and all the hands were on deck with Zion, Tjay, all the Onyeka, the very first wager. Because if you notice, the housemates concurrently lost their wagers when Imbadiwe. Yes, the misery game. Thank you very much. She was even having, Onyeka came in with one kind of low self-esteem. And I think maybe that thing too, low-key, is still playing a part in her life, and we don't know. Onyeka came with one serious low self-esteem. When she was even selling the game idea to Chinne those days, Chinne now told her, go and tell them. She was not telling Chinne, like Chinne should go and present the idea as if it's her own. Chinne said, no, Onyeka, is your idea, go and say it. For me, Chinne even helped Onyeka, brought herself out. But she's not meant to let the housemate to know her game. That's what I'm telling you. Love now one kind thing. Olivia, haven't you been in love before? Love now one kind thing. Unfortunately, it's just like Wani too. Let's don't talk about only Onyeka. Come back to Wani. When it was today I saw the one, I say, see my Wani. It was today during that diary session that Wani was talking with Kelly Ray. I said, Tjay, see my Wani. Like, I was so happy. I said, Tjay, see my Wani. This was the Wani I genuinely fell in love with before the one that I'm seeing now that I don't understand. Now that's the same thing. And one of Wani's friends is here on this live stream. She said Wani is a very smart and but she's thinking, is this Wani's strategy? This is her friend all the way from school. But she too looking at Wani's and Sean now on her screen. She's wondering, is this that my friend? You get? So love, see, let's tell ourselves the truth. Forget that we're doing Akobi. You'll be doing Akobi only because you've not fallen in love. When you fall in love, you go mumu for love. Love na something wey person they get sense. Onyeka is the show but not winning the money. Yeah, I know she's not winning the money, but she's the show. Yeah, she's the show. And that is why production is appreciating her. Onyeka deserves an accolade. That is why production is appreciating her. Thanks to Onyeka, this show is running. If not for Onyeka, Olivia, go and check all those bloggers. Go and check all those bloggers building content on this show. Onyeka. They should be telling Onyeka thank you because they are using Onyeka to make money. Yes, she fit no win the money, but my dear, she will win those outside. Yes, very well. Onyeka in less than 2-3 months, that 100 million she go make more than that, safe. See body now. If na modeling, she go model. If na skincare, she go do am. If na what will I say? If it's even corporate endorsement, she go do am. You see am. You saw a video of campaign for Onyeka. She won't win. Akune, let's just tell her. Let's call a spade a spade. She won't win the money. Let's just tell ourselves the truth. Except if Nigerian factor plays his role. But Onyeka will not win Big Brother. Onyeka cannot win this show. But the show has given Onyeka the platform that she's a smart girl. She can capitalize on it and make herself what she wants. Even if she wants to sew, she can learn it faster. Yes, Onyeka is a smart kid. Onyeka is a very smart kid. Even Tjay, in as much as he was very angry with her today, he admitted that she's a very smart girl. That is just that she's very she has some loose nuts in here, but she's a smart girl. I wish the show is about how active you are and not fans' votes. It's still that's why it's a reality show. A reality show cannot rock. You can't rock a reality show without fans. Fans are reality show. Reality stars are reality show stars, but fans are the reality show. We the fans are. If we were not talking about the show, I hope you know the show would have been would have not even been popular. You understand? That was why I remember the first strike they gave me on this channel, and I wrote an email to the DSTV online. I told them that I create content around this their show, and they quickly removed the strike. Do you understand? Because of course they appreciate it. Because if there's anything you're selling, you want endorsements now, you want it to spread. You understand? You want advertisement, paid or unpaid. You know, the sky is big enough for everybody to explore, right? So we all need each other. We need the show needs us. Yes, because what do you think all these shows, what do you think is all about? Rating, views, rating. Who are viewing it? It's not the fans. And they are making money out of these votes. Do you know how much we pay for DSTV here in Nigeria? Uche, I don't know if you're in Nigeria. Do you know how much we pay? Even Go TV. Do you know how much Showmax you will pay? There's nothing you will do pertaining this show that you will not pay. Even if you decide to watch it online, it's not data you're buying. So all of those things is business, essentially somebody's pocket. See me here too, using the show to try to create content here and monetize. So when you look at it, there is no show without fans. There is no reality show without fans. And there is no fans without reality show. Like, okay, there's no reality show without fans, obviously, right? But there has to be a reality show for them to have fans. So it can't be the other way around. But it is the fans that make the reality show what it is. Where it is that they will get the money, pay the winner. It's from the fans now. All the advertisements, all the endorsements. Do you know the team working behind this guy, this Big Brother show? Parrot no get anything to talk. Onyeka dey help. Uche, are you for Onyeka? You are against Onyeka? I dey tell you, that's why they call her parrot talker. I dey tell you, Onyeka don't do parrot work finish. Make Big Brother carry that parrot come off from house. Onyeka is doing the work of the parrot, so they should just carry the parrot and leave that house. I beg. Olivia, yes, everyone is smart on their own field. Yes, all of them are smart. You know, all these shows, in as much as yes, Connect go day, one or two long legs go day, but audition go still day. You understand? Audition go still day. Those guys, they create magic. Forget say they lose their wager. I think part of losing their wager is their character set that is making them to lose their wager. If not, when you look at how these people just come up with things, how they articulate things and come up with things instantly, especially all these their brand task. The way in less than an hour or two, they've kicked. See the point, see the activity of Onyeka. And I'm like, girl, you're good though. All of them are good. All of them are good. See yesterday that Suj brought the tax briefing, the wager tax briefing. See as he was just stating the point. See as the way these guys were already articulating. See the way these guys are already articulating step by step. See the pyramid, the way everybody is just articulating, picking up and all of that. Nobody is olodo in their house. Everybody is smart. Everybody is smart. Everybody in their house is smart. Trust me. And that is why um Onyeka's haters, the hate strong, because they are looking for what to use and condemn the girl. That was why sometime last week, I don't know whether there was a question she failed. I think they asked about Chief Justice or something like that. And mind you, in as much as okay, she doesn't know the old Chief Justice, because the Chief Justice that she left on seat before she entered the house, they've changed him. Oh, now he's a lady that is a Chief Justice. I've forgotten the lady's name. So in as much as she does not know the name of the old one, they were trying to use it to drag her, but e no reach anywhere. E no reach anywhere. You see that part? Her draggers, they would drag and tire. They go drag like I pass my neighbor, and last the thing go on. Pour that smoke for their face. You know, so when I pass my neighbor on that carbon where the thing they pour out before you go balance. So when they drag Onyeka like I pass my neighbor, she go on, but the moment she on, she go pour them smoke for face. Oh God. Victoria's fans now will come and say that me I'm being biased. I'm not biased. I like your fave. I like your. You see. I love the only girls that I'll say I'm not really feeling them is actually the Nelita. Honestly, I'm not feeling them. I'm not feeling them. I'm not feeling either Nelly or Anita. I'm not feeling those girls at all. Even Kassia. I don't know. I like her. I like her a lot, but I don't even know why I like her. Honestly, those girls, those ones, they are married. I say we're just waiting for Big Brother to bring ring, and then he should just bring somebody that will officiate the wedding. Big Brother should just bring a minister that will come and officiate their wedding and give them wedding rings. Because in our eyes, we are seeing married. In fact, they are more married than Kelly Ray and Kassia. They are more married than Double K. When they hear that Double K are married, oh boy, those people go shame. They go shame. See original married people, how original married people are keeping to themselves. These ones, they cannot remove their hands. They're not fake love now. Onyeka no dey here at all. If you like drag, you have you see what she even said yesterday. She said she's used to being dragged. That she knows that right now outside said they are dragging her. She talk am. So that's why people say that she doesn't know what she's doing. Onyeka knows what she's doing. Onyeka is too smart not to know what she's doing. She just wants to give people that vibe that she does not know what she's doing. She knows what she's doing 100. Now wetin dey her mind she dey do, no mind am. She knows what she's doing. She talk am yesterday now. Say she know say right now sef for outside dey drag am, but no problem. She gallant. She talk am now. Even I think even with the twins also, they said they know say na they drag, but then gallant. Even Nelly doesn't like Switch. Akunne, even Nelly doesn't like Switch. I think if you watch them Flourish their interview when they left the house, Ruthie said that in that house nobody is with his spec. Nobody. And I believe her. When she said that, I believed her, because during the interview, the introduction of Aces, Tofa said he likes short girls. But look at what he's following now. He's following tall, ologologo, I between they go tologolo, I between they call her. What people they call her also? I between people they call her here. Tall person. Suj said he likes tall girls. Tofa said he likes short girls. But as it stands now, it's like they exchange their spec. Yeah, I don't know for Tofa. Yes, it's Tofa. I don't know. Lawyer, they play with. They will play and you say, I'm telling you and compensate you. Thank you. She really did that. Logo. Thank you, Tjay. I say Otogolo. I say Otolo. Logo. Exactly. Logo. Exactly. Now see the ogologo that Tofa is following inside the house. But this boy told us that his spec is Ete. Akwa people say Ete. He say his spec is Ete. But now he enter be following ogologo. Suj told us that his own spec is ogologo. But right now he's following Ete. Yeah, I don't know. So which means that spec thing does not even exist. I said that spec thing itself does not exist. She started Mercy Eke vibe, but later on, I don't know what happened. She come forehand. And she started it very well because she was going there was Sean in the picture, there was Mayor in the picture, there was Suj in the picture. Baby girl was balling. Baby girl was balling. But it be like say as Chinwe come put sand for her garri, now she just decided to settle with Suj. Suj was just the, and the fact that she saw Wani was now all over Sean. But even if you ask me, I would say Nelly liked Sean. Nelly also had eyes for Sean. She liked Sean, yeah. For real, she liked Sean. But okay, Olivia, you be Akwa Ibom. I'm Akwa Ibom too, boy. He for my own. Oh, yeah, Akwa Ibom too. I no wonder I like the boy. But is Suj Akwa Ibom guy? Suj na Akwa Ibom. Umo, okay, no wonder. See, Igbo, okay. Okay, so Suj is Igbo, okay. And Suj can't go. He will say in spec na Suj is Imo, I think. Okay. Then where is Tofa from? Is Tofa also Igbo? Nelly is Igbo now. Nelly is also Igbo. Nelly is from Abia State. Nelly na Abia State ke. Okay, Akwa Ibom. You see him? Akwa Ibom boy thought saying like Ete. But see where he ended up. Igbo boy thought saying like Ogologo. And see where he ended up. Me, I don't understand. Eh? Okay, so is Akwa Ibom the same with DJ Flo? DJ Flo too is na Akwa Ibom babe. I don't understand. That was why Ruthie said nobody is with his spec in that house. Everybody is just forcing sheep. But nobody is with his spec. But at this point, I don't understand for Tofa. It's like he likes Anita. Yeah. Just the same way Mikey said he likes Chizoba's body. But I've forgotten whose face he said he likes. I've forgotten whose face he said he also likes. But now men, they do things so. Yes, Akwa Bombo is like short. They like a table. They like it. Oh God, he likes her too much. Hey God, oh. I don't say Akwa Bombo gets the shot. Olivia, are you tall on your shot? Are you tall like be your short? Akwa Ibom girls the short. They know they too tall like that. At least the ones who I don't see here for Port Harcourt, they know they too tall like that. I never see tall ones like that. They just mostly short, average height, yes, and good shape. And Akwa Ibom girls know they old though. They know they old. They get one woman within my area here. That lady na Akwa Ibom babe, but sometimes I say, God, make I find like this woman now. What is they chop? They know they old though. They know they old. You go see 60, 70 years, 80 years, Akwa Ibom woman still gallant. They know they old though. I don't know what they chop. Tofa likes Anita well now. Yeah, he does. That's why you see me, I don't believe in this spec thing. I don't have a spec. I have a standard, but I don't have a spec. I did tell you I'm fresh. I don't have a spec, but I have a standard. Right? I have a standard. Yo, no wonder it's our rich food. No wonder. Those as in this woman, what they tell you, she has a daughter that is over 50. But if you see her, the daughter said, why we old pastor? Maybe because the daughter grew for Port Harcourt. I'm telling you. I don't have a spec personally. See all those tall, I want. I don't have a spec, but at least I have a standard. You understand? So all those spec things for me is just a childish thing. Because you know, it's just a childish thing. Get to know people. You understand? That's why some people will end up going to marry problem. You go and marry their downfall. You want to marry a tall woman. You want to marry a tall man. I don't know that tall person and I ain't go be your downfall. I ain't go count on to your downfall. I have a standard, but I don't have a spec. I have a standard. At least I expect my man to be like this. I expect, like that. But I do not have a spec. Say no, the person must be tall, I don't have that. And when looks might help, my 1 or 2 ways might be something I might consider, but don't have a spec. Spec is not my thing. So I like go for character and personality. Have your own standard, you too. Aspecting. Oh yeah, now people of God, make I go sleep. Oh, tomorrow I dey do school run. School has resumed. School has resumed. Thank you so much. We'll come tomorrow again and talk. We wanna know na normal. Uche Wachuku, we don't sleep. Thank you so much. Anita likes, yeah. All right, Akune, Olivia, let us monitor Akune. Akune says she wants to enter Big Brother next year, so that when she enter, we will come here and dissect her like this. Akune, thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Anani, thank you as well for coming. I really appreciate my people, my people. Thank you so much. Akunne, our potential Big Brother house contestant. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you. Tomorrow we're gonna see each other. I beg we should give this live stream a thumbs up. I beg. Hey, Akunne don already choose name. Oh, my house name will be Tinazi. Oh yeah, now let me write it somewhere so that the day I see you, I'll say yes, I know her. I'll form WhatsApp group that we will try and we will vote for you. I go form WhatsApp group where we go dey tax ourselves dey vote for you. Tinazi. Oh boy, Akunne, you're serious about this thing. Oh, ha, this baby serious. Oh, oh yeah, now I wish you best of luck. I wish you best of luck. I wish you best of luck. Tinazi. And the name go sweet, eh? Hey, Tinazi, report to the diary room. Akunne, don't worry, you will get in, yeah? It's just that unfortunately, you know our Nigerian thing, you must know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. But when God don't write your name, say you go enter there, you go enter there. Yes, now. All right, now. Thank you. Yeah, bye. Good night.